Hello and welcome to Internship Studio for the internship of ethical hacking. Today is the introduction of course. You are here to learn ethical hacking, and now I'm going to introduce what you are going to learn throughout this internship. We have a fantastic topics. You are going to learn fantastic new hacking terminologies. You are going to learn some hacking techniques. You are also going to learn a evil side of hacking, and there's lots of fun in this entire internship. So let's just dive into the content of this internship. Let's just analyze everything. Let's just take an overview of whatever you are going to learn. As you can just imagine as an index of any book. We are just going to learn, or we are just going to look at index of our internship right now. So over here, what we will learn throughout. Let's take an overview of course. Introduction to ethical hacking will be the first session you are going to see when you will click on my next episode, or we can say the next session. You will learn that what ethical hacking is, what are the different types of ethical hacking. You will learn about some rules of hacking, because every point of time, whatever the thing you are learning, you need to know about some basics. You need to know about some rules of that subject. And as ethical hacking is a subject, you need to know about some rules of ethical hacking. You will learn about CIA traits. What is CIA traits? Yeah, that's what we are going to learn. So why I will tell you that thing right now? That's the session of CIA trait. You can just go and watch. So we are going to learn everything. You will just clear your basics after that sessions. Okay. Another sessions after that will be basic understanding of Kali Linux. I hope you might have heard the word Kali Linux. This session will cover up the basic lab setup. I mean, what will be your lab? How will you work with ethical hacking concepts? I will teach you so many tools. Where will you install that tools? So we will just look at the basic setup of our lab. We can just set up our own hacking lab on our computer itself. You do not need any kind of different computers. If you have just one laptop or one PC, you are ready to go. You can set up labs. So I will teach you how to set up labs. Then we will just learn about Linux operating system in that session. So you will just learn about a new operating system, how to operate that system, what are the different commands of operating system. And yeah, Windows and Linux has a lots of difference. So yeah, you have to focus on Kali Linux, or you can say Linux operating system. Then we are going to learn about networking. Networking is the most basic part of hacking. I will advise you that please focus on networking, because when I was starting out, when I was at your place, I just ignored network, and today I am facing problems while learning or while understanding networking. I mean, not today, but if I talk about a few years back, or I can talk about 1 to 2 years back, I was facing some issues learning about networking. So I will share my journey at that session. I will teach you everything what I grasped previous year, and I will teach you everything about networking. So you will just cover up the networking part of hacking in that session. Then we are just going to cover different other topics, which I am just going to not, you can say we cannot disclose it right now, because there's lots of fun. And if there is a surprise, there is a fun, and you can enjoy the process of learning. So now after covering some of the basics like networking and Linux operating system, we will cover up in the initial part of our internship, right? So we just completed our basic steps. Now we will just go in the intermediate part of our internship, and at that part you will learn about so many things. Let me just give you a kind of overview or hints of what we are going to learn. So this will be your other topics: introduction to ethical hacking, networking, and then we will move toward phase of ethical hacking, cryptography, man in the middle attack. Yeah, you can just sniff your sister's Instagram password with the help of man in the middle attack. But I will highly suggest you, before you start this internship, please make sure that you use every knowledge which is going to be shared with you throughout the internship for only legal purposes, or you can say educational purposes. Then you are going to learn about password cracking. That's the hardest job if you can think about hacking. So yeah, password cracking. Then the most surprising thing is Android hacking. We are also going to learn about Android hacking. Yeah, we have to learn everything which evil kind of hackers do. As we are an ethical hacker, what ethical hackers are, you will learn about ethical hackers in the particular session of ethical hacking. But as we are ethical hackers, we need to learn about everything what evil kind of hackers are doing, because to think like them, you should know everything whatever they do. So we learn about Android hacking, how they hack Android, and how we can save our users from their attacks, right? So we need to learn how they attack, then and only we can save everyone with that attack. So we learn about Android hacking, man in the middle attack, password cracking. Then we will move towards penetration testing and bug bounty. Penetration testing and bug bounty, I guess it might be the crucial topic for a whole, or we can say the entire internship, because bug bounty is a kind of career objective you have in your hand, where you can just earn money sitting in front of your computer at your home comfort. You do not have to go to any office's business. You can just sit at your home comfort and you can earn money with the help of skills, which is called as a bug bounty hunting. Bug bounty hunting, I guess you might have heard these words somewhere, that what bug bounty hunting is. And if you do not have, or if you just do not know what bug bounty is, then let me just tell you a hint of bug bounty. So bug bounty is kind of thing where you will just find some problems in website, and just for finding problems in websites you will earn money. Okay, so the website owner will give you money that, hey, thank you so much for helping me out to solve this problem in my website, take your money. You will